Aircel employees back each other in misery and uncertainty. Many of the roughly 3,000 employees of bankrupt mobile operator Aircel who have not received their salaries since March and have no work to do still go to office for a few hours every day, supporting each other cope with the trauma and exchanging leads on vacancies. We help each other with interviews and go there just in case any information comes in from the company or the interim resolution professional or IRP, said a 36-year-old marketing executive who requested not to be named. I have 3 children to take care of, and soon I will have to head back to my hometown down south because I cannot afford to live in the city anymore, he said, adding that his reserves would dry up in another 2 months. The executive, who has been with Aircel for about 4 years now, said he is willing to take a 25% pay cut if an offer comes along. Most of his colleagues share the sentiment, faced with the ordeal of having virtually lost their jobs and income. Vivek Kumar, who heads Aircel's human resources for Delhi, Punjab, Himachal Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh West regions, said the company's employees are in a state of complete chaos as none of its circles is in operation and many offices are shut. The last official communication they received from the management on salary calculation on May 16 spoke of a severe staff crunch in the payroll department, indicating at possible delayed response action. Please also be appraised that at this point in time, we have a challenge of resources in payroll. While we are trying to get a few resources in the team, expect a delay in response, being an unprecedented scenario, it said. An agency reviewed a copy of this letter sent on May 16. Aircel employees have got their salaries for up to March 12, 2018 and nobody has a clue when would they get their next payslip. A senior executive, one of the very few who still haven't quit the debt-laden company, said the desperation of the financial constraints have forced some to demand that the company at least pay them food coupons that came with their salaries so that they can buy groceries and other necessities. But the executives cannot do much. Aircel's reins have been given to an insolvency resolution professional or IRP from Deloitte after it was admitted to bankruptcy in March. The telco, owned by Malaysia's Maxis, has estimated debt of Rs 50,000 crore. It has had a couple of meetings with its committee of creditors to discuss the option, which appear to be narrowing down to the selling of the assets in a piecemeal way, with its enterprise division estimated to be the first to go. The next meeting of the committee of creditors is expected sometime next week, people familiar with the developments said. Deloitte, in an email response, said, "We are bound by confidentiality obligations and are unable to comment on client-specific matters." Aircel's last fund infusion was in April when parent Maxis Communications provided Rs 95 crore to pay salaries and tide over immediate operational expenses. However, people aware of the matter said that most of that were used to pay salaries till March 12, and now the conditions are back to square one, with distributors and employees asking for their dues. More than 2,000 operational creditors have also demanded their dues from Aircel and have filed their claims with the IRP. With no management in place, the situation is grim for the employees. Of the 270 days that Deloitte has to come up with asset monetization process, about 3 months are already over. The conditions are especially worse since the telecom sector, which has shed more than 1 lakh employees in the last 1 year due to consolidation triggered by cutthroat price war, is hiring sporadically, and that too in very niche areas. Less than 5% of the middle order who worked in telecom industry can hope to be placed outside, said A. Ramachandran, partner at search firm EMA Partners. For those in the junior levels, a move in other industries is easier, and there are fewer senior managers, so they too may find placements at a faster rate than the middle order, he said. But it's not just the middle-level employees who are worried at Aircel. Job hunting seems tough for everyone in Aircel, particularly when there are not many openings in the sector. A 25-year-old youth from Meerut who joined Aircel in campus placement 3 years ago said his hunt for a second job is frustrating.